Yo, what's good, everybody? Peace, kings, queens. I believe, therefore I am King Siler. Welcome back. We are here with what I guess you can consider to be chapter 2 of the Lupe and Royce beef. But now we've obviously seen some changes. If you've kept up with the most recent activity or information as far as the conversation between Royce the 5'9" and Mickey FACTZ, after Lupe dropped his Steve Jobs diss against Royce. Royce has since said that he's not going to drop a diss. He believes that he won, and Lupe has said such that he's done with it, and he's dropped his hands and washed his hands of it, figuratively speaking, and has moved on. Now, my personal opinion looking at it, so I guess since that chapter's closed, we're just going to look at it as a whole. In my opinion, I think Lupe won. You know, it got hostile. I think in the beginning, had it been just about raps and had Royce the 5'9" just jumped up and started rapping after Lupe dropped the first one or two, rapping disses per se against him, this would be an entirely different story. But, these are two of my favorite MCs that I've since really getting into hip hop, and I think they were pretty good disses. But if I'm just gonna be honest, like diss tracks and when people beef, they go for the jugular. I think if we're being completely transparent, I'll give it to Royce in terms of rapping ability and like all the things he was throwing out there, double entendres, wordplay, patterns, schemes, like punchlines, it's there. But in terms of like just how intense and how much you just violate your opponent, whenever you put it to wax, Lupe destroyed him. I don't think anybody could argue that. We've seen the conversation between Joe Budden and Royce the 5'9", and them saying like, "Oh, Lupe sounds mad." You called him a bitch and you called him a pussy. What do you expect? Nobody was calling each other out their names or anything like that. And even Royce and Lupe have both said that sometimes Lupe is a little bit energetic, but he never goes too out of pocket in terms of like calling people out of their name. Royce took that jab first, so here we are. And since then, like I said, they moved past it, and my opinion, Lupe got it. And Mickey FACTZ had a conversation with Royce the 5'9", and he talked about that, shooting his son with while he's eating a bag of Sun Chips. He said that wasn't for Mickey FACTZ at first, but then after they talked, he was like, I wasn't aiming it at you, but since now that you bring it up, it is aimed at you. So Mickey FACTZ has since then dropped his own diss track. He dropped it today at 5:59 p.m. Wraith by Mickey FACTZ. So we're not even going to waste no time. Let's go ahead and get it. But before we get started, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Provide more content for you. Whatever it is that you want, MMA, dance, comedy, rap, hip hop, it is what it is at the end of the day. Let's go ahead and do it. Mickey FACTZ, response to Royce the 5'9". Let's go ahead and do it. Let's get it. Yeah. And just a little bit before we get into this, if you have not seen the conversation between Mickey FACTZ and Royce the 5'9", go to PSA Hip Hop and watch the video between them. I think the conversation is about an hour. Okay. And they're just sitting there just talking. That's when Joe Budden's on there as well. And that's what they're saying. They're kind of picking on him per se, with pretty much Royce just said he's not in the same tier level as some of these other top tier MCs. So let's see what we got.
No more talking, nigga.
Facts. No more talking. Rap.
Look, all this chatting for hours is really silly, nigga. With no rapping, I swear you gotta be backwards. No matter how many flowers you try to give a nigga, it's like they only want them on top of the casket. Damn, pay the price for acting ladylike. We barely see black M&M's, kinda shady, right? You sent the shot, so I flash back like it's 80s night. Playing big and put you in the box, that was Gravy's plight. Thought I was hijacking that line, now I'm taking flight. Your girl in the ghost and gobbling dick, say goodnight. You know how I rolls Royce, chest move, you see Ryan.
Okay, so we can... Yeah, I like this Mickey FACTZ. I like this Mickey FACTZ. I've always known he's been about that, and you've even seen him in a couple times in URL battles. But Yeah, he's really going at it. Hey, bro, you inherited it the beef, so to speak, from Lupe. So you better come with it. Let's go.
And I'm trapped in a lagoon, that's a Deadpool. Yeah, Lupe freestyle and got you out of here. You cried alone from playing yourself, shed a solid tear. But that syllable, blibble, is kind of weird. It dresses you up from being direct, cause you probably scared. Your fans say I'm on a rampage. Better
Yeah.
nice slaughterhouse and get cut. You need your band-aid. I told him to do what I do. He gave me lampshade and said no. I gave the bitch one, and then the man cave. Divide his body. The footage got him severed. Contradicting every lie. Pull yourself together. Your songs ain't no anthems. Your bar placement random, and you still ain't bring that energy to RJ and Ransom, nigga. I think it's crazy, right? Like, this all started because RJ said him and Ransom was the best. And you responded on IG. You never got in the booth and spoke to these niggas.
If there's ever a phrase to sum up this entire conflict, or this entire chapter between Lupe, Mickey FACTZ, and Royce, that was it. Just in case you didn't hear it.
Got in the booth on IG was the best. And you responded on IG. You never got in the booth and spoke to these niggas. So yo, I'ma borrow they style, Shaq, and talk to you, nigga. Got rid of the pounds, I had a literal weight plan on Montgomery Ave bad. I'm dealing that name brand. Catch Royce at the register and give him a face scan. This ain't RJ and Sean Kemp, original Rain Man. They loving the pressure, want me to test ya. KRS, one with the lectures, big pun with the letters.
Oh.
About to leave Royce sick, clutching Berettas.
Yeah.
Rain over you, now we really under the weather. Pain. Randy Nichols, I'm dissecting the track. More
Yep.
fly, elegant rap. His pride get him attacked. This guy's skeleton cracked. So iron melanin's black. And the white guy rides with cosigners. Melanin's black. Don't cry, give him a clap. I'm Lucifer, the Y3 fly. Devilish cattle decides heaven is whack. My attention is back. Apply pressure with facts. Marvel X, your multiverse to you. God mentioning that duffel.
Wow.
That's me paying homage to my niggas.
Marvel X.
That's me paying homage. Marvel X, your multiverse to you.
Stop mentioning like that.
That's me paying homage to my niggas. Cause you were supposed to get in the booth and respond to that instead of getting on IG on a fucking rant, nigga. It's a problem, man. And my man killed you. Woke up in the middle of the night and got you out of here. And you need to stop running. Stop running, nigga. You know what I'm talking about, too. People taking me being unbothered as weakness. Mills at the dock, I'm done harboring meekness. I want to know that my son's father's a genius. All them dumb shots when I'm on block with the defense. Ryan Montgomery, hiding behind every rhyme, he defining as brotherly. Out the side of these rumbly, by my discovery. 5'9" is trying to be somebody. The upper echelon recognizes by his redundancy. Hove took you off renegade like it was custody. Your dad ain't even push back, surprising you suddenly on the side.
Look, if I'm saying it right now, if Royce don't respond to this, that's 2 L's back to back. Because this right here is in a sense, if we're gonna play devil's advocate, this is what Royce asked for. He wanted to hear rap ability, not just simply personals from Lupe. But regardless, we know the intent behind a diss track. But this right here, hey, he's giving what you asked for. You told Mickey FACTZ, don't get in there and waste your time. This man is yeah. Come on.
By my discovery, 5'9" is trying to be somebody. The upper echelon recognizes by his redundancy. Hove took you off renegade like it was custody. Your dad ain't even push back, surprising you suddenly on the sideline, crying uncomfortably. I am abundantly tired and hungrily. I am the gluttony. Why am I suddenly not for loyalty that I'm giving publicly? Lupe is my brother and I'm a ride with him stubbornly. Defending the best and nevertheless adrenaline been in my chest. He getting
We not finna play this game. Y'all not finna put some respect on Mickey FACTZ. Put some respect on him. Come on, man.
why am I suddenly not for loyalty that I'm giving publicly? Lupe is my brother and I'm a ride with him
Stubbornly.
Defending the best and nevertheless adrenaline been in my chest. He getting regrets forever discredited the best while living on Eminem's mess. He got a song with Kiss and Fab. Read it out out the book of Ryan, but I would be lying if I ever said that shit is trash. All let's talk about the pen and pad. You good at writing, it's ironic you won with FAB, but you lost to Mr. Fad. Trash. Playing with Fox, got you some battle scars. If you would've checked the box, you probably on Amazon instead of dying in the jungle. Jordan mean Avatar. I'm Jeff Bezos, out of space with galactic bars. Wait, that's something that Royce would do. He'll take something from pop culture and exploit it through a point or two, like Sha'Carri Richardson, Bill Cosby, kind of shit. Current event bars and skills, kind of obvious. You gotta I don't subscribe to it. I'm the deaf.
I like that. I like that, and that's kind of a real point, you know. And shouts out to JC when he battled DNA. He even said that in the battle is that if you only focused on current events and other people, that only means that you live in a moment. That means you ain't got nothing past that or behind that. So, hey man, like Royce can't not respond to this, bro. Like.
Richardson, Bill Cosby, kind of shit. Current event bars and skills, kind of obvious. You gotta quit doing entendre without comic wit. I don't subscribe to it. I'm the definition, the opposite. Chain punching, you do Tetris, I do college shit. Get stoned with a great structure until you're monolith, obelisk. Look what I'm amounting to. A steep yes at my peak next. No TV when Ryan C.
Top
of the hill. Here's the cliffhanger like Cosby closet eating pork, claiming Muslim.
Cliffhanger. Oh. I almost missed that. Here's a cliffhanger like a Cosby.
I'm giving you, yeah, check boxes. That's what morticians do. Stop fibbing too, man. What I'm giving you, yeah, check boxes. That's what
morticians do.
Stop fibbing too, nigga. You was mad at Cass and turned to rock him when he asked. They like the aftermath. Did the same thing with Pain. Then you got scolded. He had you holding on your chin like Francois Brody.
Oh.
Look what I have scolded. Nigga talking checking boxes. Y3 all the time, never a checking box. The finest chicken head dismembered in checker boxes. Yeah. Bobby Fischer, you playing chess with checker boxes. He loved MMA. Every day he checking boxes. Joe Budden, Dick Riding. Look at Royce checking boxes.
Oh.
Man, I see the checking boxes. The chick be in my DMs when I checking boxes. Yeah, ask women, this guy know I'm checking boxes. Fuck that, I'm playing on Friday. I ain't checking boxes. Hey, y'all thinking I ain't got fire, literally. You not Christopher Nolan. Ryan, fuck what you pitching me on IG. The way that I handled it showed humility. But this nigga bathing in arrogance, insecurity. Disparaging words by Lupe making euro. You tried to do it and failed. You should have called it plural. Blame face down and ask me on the wall, no spine. This is easy, I'm back to the drawing. Boom. Now watch you don't respond to this shit. Ain't money back, the nigga don't say nothing. Royce,
calling you out.
I give it up. We gonna do this until 2022, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Royce will never see this, but if he don't respond, man, that's gonna be two major L's back to back. Because this is what he asked for. He asked for rap. He ain't sound angry like Joe Budden was trying to say. He ain't sound angry. It's coming straight for your neck. Joe Budden, you got a shot in there too. You might have to step out there and do a little something as well. But that was crazy, man. Like, you know, I knew Mickey FACTZ is nice, bro, but I like this. I like this. He went up a notch or two in my mind. Yeah. So it is what it is. Like, now the ball's in Royce the 5'9's corner. We'll see how quickly he responds. You know, again, I don't want people to think that I hate Royce the 5'9 or nothing like that. Like, I still think he is probably easily one of the most talented MCs ever on the planet. I've always just simply, my favorite rapper's always been Lupe Fiasco. So it's okay for people to say that, you know, I'm biased, but at the end of the day, don't say I'm biased, just say that I'm objective and I'm just transparent about who my favorites are. But again, Lupe's number one, Royce is number two for me. Me personally. I've always just given Royce more credit because I always thought he was a better freestyler, in my opinion. But when it comes to the writtens, my opinion, Lupe governs that pen. That's just me personally. But now it's between him and Mickey FACTZ. So when he called him out, and he said he probably won't respond. Hopefully we don't get an IG video. We want to hear raps. Let's not go another 2 or 3 weeks until we get a response and nothing like that. Mickey should not respond after this, bro. Like, So hopefully this is not a troll, because honestly I've been thinking about this ever since like they got into it, bro. I feel like I'm being trolled low key. Like I feel like almost like Lupe and Royce set this shit up. I don't know. I have no idea, and I'm not gonna assume nothing, but that's just what it feels like. These two brothers are too intelligent, but at the same time, you know, pride is an ugly thing, so we never know. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. This was Mickey FACTZ, Wraith. Holla at y'all. Peace.